Are you tired of making the same mistakes in your relationships with women? Today, we're revealing 8 crucial behaviors men must avoid to build stronger, healthier connections. Let's dive into the first behavior men should avoid: taking women for granted. It's easy to fall into the trap of assuming that the person you're with will always be there, regardless of how you treat them. This mindset can be incredibly damaging. Recognize and appreciate the efforts and contributions your partner makes. Show gratitude and never take their presence for granted. Appreciation fosters respect and strengthens the bond between partners. Many men fall into the habit of expecting their partners to always be there, providing support and care, without reciprocating the same level of effort. This behavior can create an imbalance in the relationship, leading to resentment and dissatisfaction. To counter this, it's essential to practice gratitude daily. A simple "thank you" or an acknowledgement of your partner's efforts can go a long way in making them feel valued and appreciated. Another way to avoid taking your partner for granted is by making time for them. In our busy lives, it's easy to get caught up in work, hobbies, or other commitments. However, setting aside quality time to spend with your partner shows that you prioritize and value them. This doesn't have to be anything elaborate. A quiet dinner, a walk in the park, or simply sitting down to talk can strengthen your bond and ensure your partner feels appreciated. Moving on to the second behavior: not listening actively. Many men make the mistake of hearing without truly listening. Active listening involves fully concentrating, understanding, responding, and remembering what your partner says. It's about being present in the moment and showing genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. By practicing active listening, you demonstrate respect and empathy, which are foundational to any healthy relationship. Active listening requires effort and practice. It involves more than just nodding and saying, "aha," while your partner speaks. It means paying attention to their words, tone, and body language. When your partner speaks, put away distractions like your phone or TV. Maintain eye contact and give them your full attention. Reflect on what they've said by paraphrasing or summarizing it, and respond thoughtfully. For example, if your partner is talking about a stressful day at work, instead of offering immediate solutions, you might say, "It sounds like you had a really tough day. How are you feeling now?" This shows that you've heard and understood their experience, and it opens the door for a deeper conversation. By practicing active listening, you build a stronger emotional connection with your partner, making them feel heard and valued. The third behavior to avoid is ignoring emotional needs. Emotional neglect can be just as harmful as physical neglect. Men often overlook the emotional aspect of relationships, focusing instead on physical or material needs. It's essential to recognize and address your partner's emotional needs, whether it's through affection, support, or simply spending quality time together. Emotional intimacy is a crucial component of a strong and lasting relationship. Emotional needs can vary from person to person, but common ones include the need for affection, understanding, and support. Showing affection can be as simple as a hug, a kind word, or a loving gesture. Understanding your partner's emotions involves empathizing with their feelings and being there for them during difficult times. Support means standing by them and offering encouragement and assistance when needed. To better understand and meet your partner's emotional needs, have open conversations about what they value and what makes them feel loved and appreciated. This might involve asking questions like, "What can I do to support you better?" or "How can I show you that I care?" By addressing these needs, you create a deeper emotional bond and a more satisfying relationship. The fourth behavior to avoid is being overly critical. Constructive criticism can be helpful, but constant negativity and criticism can erode a relationship. Instead of pointing out flaws or mistakes, focus on positive reinforcement and encouragement. When you do need to address an issue, do so with kindness and understanding. This approach fosters a more supportive and loving environment. Being overly critical often stems from unrealistic expectations or a lack of empathy. It's important to remember that no one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes. Instead of focusing on your partner's shortcomings, celebrate their strengths and achievements. Positive reinforcement not only boosts your partner's confidence but also encourages them to continue striving for improvement. When addressing an issue, use "I" statements instead of "you" statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, instead of saying, "You never listen to me," you might say, "I feel unheard when we don't communicate effectively." This shifts the focus from blame to expressing your feelings and opens up a constructive dialogue. By approaching issues with kindness and understanding, you create a more nurturing and supportive relationship. Next, let's talk about lack of communication. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. Without it, misunderstandings and conflicts are inevitable. Make it a point to communicate openly and honestly with your partner. Share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns, and encourage your partner to do the same. Effective communication helps build trust and understanding, which are essential for a healthy relationship. Effective communication involves both expressing yourself clearly and listening to your partner. When discussing important topics, choose a time when both of you are calm and free from distractions. Use clear and concise language to convey your message, and avoid using vague or ambiguous terms. Be honest about your feelings and needs, and encourage your partner to share theirs as well. It's also important to practice active listening during these conversations. Show empathy and validate your partner's feelings, even if you don't necessarily agree with them. Avoid interrupting or dismissing their concerns, and instead, seek to understand their perspective. By fostering open and honest communication, you build a foundation of trust and mutual respect in your relationship. The sixth behavior to avoid is being unreliable. Consistency and reliability are critical in any relationship. When you make promises, keep them. If you say you'll do something, follow through. Being reliable shows your partner that they can count on you, which builds trust and security in the relationship. Reliability involves being dependable and consistent in your actions. This means showing up when you say you will, following through on commitments, and being there for your partner when they need you. Reliability also extends to emotional support. Being available and present during difficult times shows that you're committed to the relationship. If you struggle with reliability, start by making small, manageable commitments and gradually build up. Set realistic expectations and communicate openly if you're unable to fulfill a promise. By being consistent and dependable, you build a strong foundation of trust and security in your relationship, which is essential for long-term success. Now, let's discuss being self-centered. Relationships are about give and take. If you're always focused on your own needs and desires, you're neglecting your partner's. Make an effort to consider your partner's perspective and needs. Show that you care about their happiness and well-being, not just your own. This mutual consideration is key to a balanced and healthy relationship. Being self-centered often involves prioritizing your own needs and desires over those of your partner. To counter this, practice empathy and consider how your actions and decisions impact your partner. Make an effort to include them in important decisions and seek their input and opinions. Show appreciation for their contributions and sacrifices, and make an effort to reciprocate. A healthy relationship involves mutual respect and consideration. This means making compromises, supporting each other's goals and aspirations, and working together to overcome challenges. By focusing on mutual happiness and well-being, you create a more balanced and harmonious relationship. Finally, the eighth behavior to avoid is lack of respect. Respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. This means respecting your partner's boundaries, opinions, and individuality. Avoid behaviors that undermine or belittle your partner. Instead, show respect in your words and actions, and always treat your partner with the dignity they deserve. Respect involves recognizing and valuing your partner's individuality and autonomy. This means respecting their boundaries, even when they differ from your own. Avoid behaviors that undermine or belittle your partner, such as name-calling, mocking, or dismissing their opinions. Instead, show respect in your words and actions, and always treat your partner with the dignity they deserve. One way to demonstrate respect is by supporting your partner's goals and aspirations. Encourage them to pursue their passions and interests, and show genuine interest in their endeavors. Respect their opinions and decisions, even if you don't always agree with them. By showing respect and appreciation, you create a more supportive and loving environment. Now that we've covered these 8 behaviors, let's take a moment to reflect on their significance. Avoiding these pitfalls can lead to more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. But how do you put these principles into practice? Here are a few practical tips. 1. Be mindful. Practice mindfulness in your daily interactions. Pay attention to your words and actions, and how they affect your partner. Mindfulness helps you stay present and engaged, making your interactions more meaningful. Mindfulness involves being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions in the present moment. By practicing mindfulness, you become more attuned to your partner's needs and emotions, and you're better able to respond with empathy and compassion. This can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling interactions. One way to practice mindfulness is through meditation. Set aside a few minutes each day to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Notice any thoughts or feelings that arise, and gently bring your attention back to your breath. This practice can help you develop greater awareness and presence in your daily interactions. 2. Seek feedback. Don't be afraid to ask your partner for feedback on how you can improve. This shows that you're committed to the relationship and willing to make changes for the better. Seeking feedback involves being open to constructive criticism and willing to make changes based on your partner's input. This shows that you value their perspective and are committed to improving the relationship. It also fosters open communication and mutual respect. When seeking feedback, choose a time when both of you are calm and relaxed. Ask specific questions about how you can improve, and listen attentively to your partner's response. Be open to their suggestions and avoid becoming defensive. By seeking and acting on feedback, you demonstrate your commitment to the relationship and your willingness to grow and improve. 3. Prioritize quality time. Make an effort to spend quality time with your partner. This can be as simple as having a meaningful conversation, going for a walk together, or enjoying a shared activity. Quality time helps strengthen your bond and keeps the relationship vibrant. Quality time involves spending focused and meaningful time together, without distractions. This can include activities like having a deep conversation, going for a walk, cooking a meal together, or engaging in a shared hobby. By prioritizing quality time, you show your partner that you value and appreciate them, and you strengthen your emotional connection. To make the most of your quality time, be present and engaged in the moment. Put away distractions like your phone or TV, and focus on your partner. Show interest in their thoughts and feelings, and make an effort to connect on a deeper level. By prioritizing quality time, you create a more vibrant and fulfilling relationship. 4. Practice empathy. Try to put yourself in your partner's shoes. Understanding their perspective can help you respond more compassionately and effectively in different situations. Empathy involves understanding and sharing the feelings of another person. By practicing empathy, you become more attuned to your partner's emotions and needs, and you're better able to respond with compassion and understanding. This can lead to more harmonious and fulfilling interactions. One way to practice empathy is through active listening. When your partner speaks, focus on their words, tone, and body language. Try to understand their perspective and validate their feelings. Reflect on their experience and respond with empathy and compassion. By practicing empathy, you build a stronger emotional connection with your partner. 5. Continuous learning. Relationships require ongoing effort and learning. Read books, attend workshops, or seek advice from trusted sources to continually improve your relationship skills. Continuous learning involves being open to new ideas and approaches, and actively seeking out resources to improve your relationship skills. This can include reading books on relationships, attending workshops or seminars, or seeking advice from trusted sources. By continually learning and growing, you demonstrate your commitment to the relationship and your willingness to make positive changes. One way to continue learning is by exploring different perspectives on relationships. Read books or articles by experts in the field, and seek out advice from trusted friends or mentors. Attend workshops or seminars to gain new insights and strategies. By continually learning and growing, you become a more effective and compassionate partner. By implementing these tips, you'll be better equipped to avoid the behaviors we've discussed and foster a healthier, more respectful relationship with your partner. In conclusion, understanding and avoiding these 8 behaviors can make a significant difference in your relationships. Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about striving to be better each day. Small changes can lead to big improvements over time. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up, and share it with others who might benefit. Also, let us know in the comments if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Your feedback is invaluable, and we love hearing from our community. Thank you for watching Stoic Journal, where we believe that the wisdom of Stoicism can transform your life and relationships. Until next time, stay mindful, stay compassionate, and keep striving for virtue. See you in the next video.